Golden State Warriors versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Neither one of these teams are my team, but I'm gonna talk about the game real quick because there was nothing to watch on TV, and I'm damn sure ain't watching that gay ass WWE wrestling bullshit Monday Night Raw. I ain't watching that gay ass shit, that retarded ass shit. So I ain't gonna go over the complete game and shit, but I'm just point out some shit. First off, the Warriors lost because I know Green was sitting out and shit, but they could have still won this game. Green, but his presence was missed because they didn't have the presence, the hustle player presence, and none of that shit. And they ain't had a guy that could hustle for loose balls, get rebounds and shit like that Draymond does. And that was missing. That was missing big time in this game. They had motherfucking Harrison Barnes starting over him. Starting in his position. Harrison Barnes ain't no hustle player like that. He ain't got the defense that Green has either, and you could tell. Golden State was missing that. I know earlier Klay Thompson in the game, he was hitting 3 after 3 and shit, busting people ass and shit. But then he just fell off in the second half of the game. He just fell the fuck off. Like he was hitting threes and shit, then he was quiet. Like for real. Stephen Curry, he didn't really do shit. He hit a 3 or 2, but that was about it. He didn't really do that too much. This motherfucker missed like 5, 6 open 3-point shots and shit. He just was bricking like a motherfucker. Now that's exactly what I'm talking about with the Warriors. When that 3-point shot ain't falling, they ass is fucking grass. They ass will curl the fuck up like a goddamn snail with salt on their ass or some shit. They will curl the fuck up like a snail and shit. Like they useless. And then on the Cavaliers side, LeBron and Kyrie had 41 points. LeBron was clowning. This motherfucker was hitting threes and shit. I'm like, what? When the last time LeBron hit a fucking 3? You know what I'm saying? But anyway. And then you had Kyrie. I know LeBron had 41 points. But Kyrie Irving's his 41 points, it seemed more meaningful than LeBron's 41 points. It seemed more impactful than LeBron's 41 points. The reason why I say that is because he took over at the right time in the game. He took over late in the game. He was busting people's ass. Stephen Curry couldn't do shit. He was getting crossed the fuck up. Motherfucking Thompson was getting crossed the fuck up. That whole goddamn star lineup was getting crossed the fuck up. I know the one highlight of the game was when Sean Livingston dunked on motherfucking Richard Jefferson. That shit was cold as fuck. But other than that, man, Kyrie Irving went the fuck off. He went the fuck off in this game. Him and LeBron. My dad said he kept looking like he looked like Iverson out there and shit. I'm like, he ain't no fucking Iverson. But he he is close to him though. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, man. Yeah, Kyrie Irving's 41 points is just crazy. Now, this game seems so predictable because, first of all, Draymond Green sat out. That's number one. Number two reason, it was game 6, and and the NBA don't want the Cavaliers to go out like that. They don't want LeBron going out like a bitch. So they had to force a game 6. In game 5, they had to win this fucking game, and that's exactly what the fuck happened. The NBA didn't want this shit. I knew it was gonna go to 6 because I just felt it. I knew LeBron and the Cavaliers was gonna win the fucking game. I just knew the shit. I just felt that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just predictable. It seemed fixed. And next thing, let me get on you bandwagon ass motherfucking Golden State Warriors fans, man. What the fuck are you doing walking out of the goddamn game? That shit is a bad fucking look. I don't give a fuck what any fan try to say or justify the reason that they're walking the fuck out. You don't walk out of the fucking game when it's 4 minutes left in the fucking game. You just don't do that. And your team was down by a little bit. They could have came back. You could have walked out the building and shit, and your team came back and won the fucking game, and your ass a little fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying? That's that bandwagon shit. That's what Miami Heat fans used to do and shit when LeBron was in Miami and shit. And when they was getting their ass fucking raped and shit by the Spurs and and the Mavericks and shit. They used to walk out the fucking arena and shit because they getting beaten shit. That shit is a bad fucking look. That's the Miami Heat fans type shit. And the Cavaliers fans, you guilty of it too, motherfucker. You motherfuckers did that shit the other night. That's exactly what the fuck I be talking about with these two fan bases. They bandwagon dick sucking motherfuckers. They not real fans. That's that bandwagon shit. You don't walk out of a fucking game like that. You don't walk out of a game that early. You never know. Your team could come back. You never fucking know. This is basketball, goddammit. This is fucking basketball. And another thing. It's just bad, man. It's just not a good look. Bandwagons are not allowed in my world. I hate bandwagon fans, man. That shit, I hate these motherfuckers. You know what else I hate? I hate Anders and Varejao. I don't know why. I just hate that motherfucker, man. I hate that bitch. I don't know what it is about him. I fucking hate that motherfucker. Maybe because he be flopping and shit. And he be fucking acting and shit. That's what I hate about his ass. And he be getting calls in his favor. That shit be pissing me off. He just a fucking flop king and shit. You talking about LeBron flopping? No, this motherfucker be flopping, dog. I cannot stand him. He the type of motherfucker I want to punch him dead in his fucking shit. I cannot stand that motherfucker. Oh my God, I hate that guy. But man, that's all I have to say in this video, man. Rest in peace for the 50 people that died in the Orlando shooting. And I hope the people that did get injured, I hope you recover, and my prayers around your family. And that's all I have to say in this video.